Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War 3 Kingdoms, where we are playing as Gong of the Yellow Turban Rebellion. In the last session, we fought against Shu Han, which is the kingdom down here, and I think virtually finished off Cao Cao by taking a couple of territories up here. It's been a while since we did last play, so I don't remember exactly. We do have more armies now. We've started losing some of our commanders due to old age. So that's like the big problem facing us at the moment, in that we just have a shortage of officers. So hopefully a couple more of those come through the ranks. We'll just need to fight some more battles in order to get more promotions from people who have good skills. But otherwise, things are going pretty well. As I said, we're at war with Shu Han. We've made peace with the guys that we were fighting up here in the north. So I think all of our forces will be moving south. Shu Han's going to be quite big, because I know Shu Han starts here. Although his capital is right there. And we just made peace with Yuan Shu, so we can't go through his territory. Well, we can. We just risk annoying him. And then our capital is here, our imperial city. And then all the way over here is the Kingdom of Wu. That's the final capital we'll need to take. So Shu Han must fall first. Now, if I'm correct, this is the end of the turn. We still have some money left, so we may not have done construction yet. Wudu is the capital. I don't think you need to build anything. Jihei, also not. Anping. Right, we just captured that farmland, which is almost sorting out our shortage. We still need to find another 15 from somewhere. And then Chengdu, where we don't have the salt mine. Okay. So we do need to beat the... Right, they've taken Yingchuan Farm. So once we take that, I think we're actually going to be pretty solid food-wise, which is going to be nice. And someone's leveled up. Shen Yinhui, who is simply an officer at the moment. Let's get your last ability, which is the massive morale buff. And then I think we're done. And while that is turning over, time to get some tea. Oh, battle. You are attacking He Yi. That's not wise. As I've been finding out in the Liu Biao series. How's the volume, by the way? It's sounding super quiet to me at the moment. But that's because I am still deaf in one ear. Oh man, the British health system is really pissing me off at the moment. Very, very annoying. Trying to get a appointment with my GP. Rang them up, thinking, okay, just ring them up, make an appointment. Couldn't be easier, right? Wrong. Apparently you have to ring them at either 8 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and only at those times. Otherwise, they refuse to give you an appointment. Even though you get through and start talking to a human who is at the practice, they're like, no, can't do an appointment for you now. Sorry. Alright. Thanks. Moron. 3,400 against 3,600. And that's not just to see the doctor, by the way. That's simply to make the appointment to see a doctor. Because if it was not being able to see a doctor straight away, I get that. Like, there's a list, and you gotta wait for someone to be available. No, this is just to be able to talk to someone to make the appointment in the first place. It's ridiculous. So they have got 4 units of cavalry, 3 archers. We have got catapults, we have reclaimers, cavalry. I mean, we have a pretty solid army, although we do have one captain here. We are up against Liu Biao, so this is their main army. Zhang Fei, and then Guang Yu as well. So we... Here's a question. Who would win a duel? Guan Yu, who's the god of war, or He Yi? That's a pretty nice weapon. I think I should totally take that. Hey, Katie. $1,700 armor pierce and 3,800 normal. How is your armor? And you have some, but not a huge amount. So you're not very good at evading that damage. And Jian Mao, I'm fairly sure, is not built for dueling, although he has a lot better armor. What's your armor like? 50%. So having armor pierce is going to be useful against. You just do such an enormous amount of damage. And then they have you as a vanguard. 5,400. What? Serpent Spear. 4,000 melee damage base. 15 expertise, 15 instincts. These are ridiculous weapons. Crikey. Compare that to my military G. My heirloom spear. +9, +9, +18, +18. These are like twice as strong. Guan Zhuo is dangerous, and Zhang Fei is a morale killer. It would be a tough fight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Expecting a close defeat, and I don't disagree. Although Zhang Fei is surprisingly low level. Only a level 3. I mean, I'm pretty confident that He Yi could take Zhang Fei. What's your armor like? 55 and 25 damage avoid. 32, 17. 16, 62. You have superbly heavy armor. But He Yi is a really good duelist. But he's just going to take a ton of damage from this fight. 11,000 more hit points too. Start battle. He Yi can always heal him. No, we have no healer here. He Yi is a healer who can't actually heal. Too late for this. Thank you very much for the follow. And Lucky Luke, thank you for the follow. And then we had a couple of people coming in with resubs. We've got Hearty coming in with a 3-month resub, and then Hoopalia, who came in with 2 months. Thank you very much for that support, guys. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do remember that those all came through during the pre-stream thing. Liu Bei's weapon is also amazing. Shu became a kingdom on the back of those two men, so yeah, it's going to be hard. Guan Yu doesn't even... Wait. Guan Yu doesn't have red hair. Okay. Not entirely sure what you mean by that, Cold Rage. Just that he doesn't have red hair in this? Alright, so... Oh... I could actually deploy on the other side of the river. Force them to attack me there. Oh! Guan Yu gets Lubu's horse, red hair. Gotcha. Must have missed you. Went to see if you were live and said you were hosting Ben. I came on a bit late today. Still finishing my dinner. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be in the woods. Although they probably have a range superiority, because we just have 2 of the men of the forest. Although we do have artillery. I think we have the cavalry advantage here. We do have woods to hide in if we need to. Oh, see, standing here would have been nice. Force them to cross both rivers, or standing here. Or here. Or cross all of this. Too bad. And this does count as forests. They would actually take less damage crossing that river than I would like. So I don't think the river's really going to offer much to us, except for dampening down infantry charges. But actually, for once, we've actually got a fairly decent infantry contingent. So let's get the reclaimers, who are going to be the centre. Then we'll go for 2 spears on one side. Actually, 2 spears on one side. Spearmen, 2 spears on the other side. And then we will go ahead and group them. Group them. People's Warband are just swordsmen. So I think I'm going to keep these as a reserve, something I don't often do. But I feel like we ought to here. Then we have our cavalry, which can come thundering out of the woods, hopefully to hit their archers. Now they are going to have quite a large army, so I think we probably want the cavalry back a little bit further. Although I do want them to also be, you know, hidden. So I'll put you there. There. Until I can see for sure what they are doing. And then we have artillery, which can come in over here. And then men of the forest. Very few archers compared to what I'm used to having. And then our swordsman bonus, who's going to be standing here, providing a morale buff. I think I'm going to pull you back a touch. And then the 2 heroes can stand here until I've decided precisely what I want to do with you. You have the morale melee evasion, armor melee evasion, and judgment buff. While you have disorientate, commanding shout, and then strength of the land.
Attend. Attend.
Okay.
No catapults. Draw.
So they do have a fair amount of cavalry. G militia over there. Not a lot of archers. 1 set of Yi marksmen. That's it. Interesting. Those guys have a range of 200, 400 damage, weak against cavalry. Speaking of cavalry, how likely are you to discover them? I would say not hugely. Although that is definitely something we'll need to watch.
The time has come! Battle ready! Wait ready! March now! Blades! Onward! Ready! Our general needs our aid! At the ready! March, warriors! Ready! Swords drawn! Archers! Rain down, Dan! Let fly! Prepare!
Okay, so they would now accept these duels. I'm relatively sure that I would lose against Guan Yu.
I must prevail.
Hey, he's fighting. Alright, cavalry. Go. Why is my cavalry tired?
Stand ready.
Damn. I was hoping to drop that for the charge bonus. But I think we just missed it. Yep.
Steel yourselves. Ready.
They're completely knackered. What the hell?
You expect to...
Guan Yu wants to fight Jian Mao. No.
liberate China this half-heartedly? Do not...
Great. So even though I was defending deep, they completely ran around us. We are exhausted. What's causing this? Crap.
Not my convictions! Archers, prepare! Horses! On! To battle!
If only Bussy were here right now, he could handle the cavalry for me. You need to go and tie them down, I think.
Move out quickly! The time has come! At the ready! Kill them! Stand ready!
Rally! Our general needs our aid!
So we killed the marksman. We actually lost one of the catapults, which really sucks. Liu Bei is fighting them. I'm going to lose this. Nice hit. Come on, He Yi, you can do this. Probably. Maybe, probably not.
Look! The enemy run!
Yes! Legend! He ran away! Fantastic. Right. I need you to mount up. So considering how close this fight was, and He Yi is my best duelist here, I am very glad that I did not go after Guan Yu. Because that would have been bad. Your cavalry, Mordred, is tired because they were, wait for it, horsing around. Yeah! I feel like that's a sunglasses moment. Right, those Yi marksmen are not dying nearly quickly enough.
Swordsmen, ready! Attend!
Hey Yi, I need you to get back on your horse.
To
Stop
attention!
fighting, get on your horse.
Make ready!
Stop fighting, get on your horse. Come on. Chop chop.
Cavalry, to attention! Fight! Ready! Onward! Missiles! Fire! Stand ready!
Dude, mount up!
Move out!
Wait, why are the archers shooting at him? Above?
Look! The enemy run! Craven! Prepare! Steel yourselves!
There you go.
Cavalry!
Yes! Yes! Good!
Attend! Cavalrymen! Horses, stand ready! Kill them! Make ready! Bowmen, stand ready!
Shoot the G militia. Where's hardcore guy? There he is.
The time has come! Cavalry, attend! Double time! At the ready!
Where's the other one? Did you ever recover? No. You're dying horribly.
Steel yourself!
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
To battle! March at the double! Charge! Show no mercy! Take heed, warriors! Spears to hand! Move out! Cavalry, mount up! Destroy them! Spearmen! Get moving! Go, go, go! The
Go,
time
go,
has
go!
come. Spearmen, stand ready!
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
Strike! Raise spears! Cavalry, stand ready! Steel yourselves!
I think we might well come out of this. Simply because we managed to defeat their front lines there, thanks to the cavalry charges. I mean, their cavalry, don't get me wrong, was pretty damned effective,
than a leaf in the storm.
taking out my artillery, but my cavalry took out their entire front line.
March now! Unleash!
And Jian Mao is actually doing a number on Guan Yu
We
right
have
now.
lost the unit! Nobody survived!
Strike! Attend, swordsmen! Stand ready! Do not relent! March out! Fight! Prepare! Make ready! Ready! Spearmen, stand ready! Do not relent! Stand ready! Attend! Take heed, warriors!
Keep buffing people up.
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
Attend!
Just need you to kill their generals.
Spearmen, attend!
Zhang Fei was a hell of a lot
General is fallen!
tougher than Guan Yu, apparently.
I honestly expected more!
To attention, spearmen!
Hey, I kind of agree with you. I honestly expected a bit more than that too.
Spears! Do not
God of War, more like God of Death. Ah!
unleash fury! Spears ready! Show no mercy! To attention! Blades ready! Take heed, warriors!
You fight like your wife! I fought my wife! That's a compliment!
Charge! Prepare!
Good comeback.
Ready! Ready to ride?
To attention! Unleash fury! The enemy general falls!
Another one down. Killed all of them.
That is all they could stomach!
I know, Zhang Fei ran away, didn't he?
Spearmen, stand ready! At the ready!
Close run thing
Kill
there.
them!
Let's get the cavalry to actually chase down
Horsemen!
these dudes who are trying to run away.
Unleash fury! Spearmen, attack! Steel yourselves!
Our success looms large!
And there it is. Came out ahead. Pyrrhic victory, but still a victory. And we took out Liu Bei and Guan Yu. Get He Yi out of combat so he can regen. I did seriously consider that, and that's why I wanted him to get on his horse so I could back him off if I needed to, but I never really felt that I needed to. Are there Chonu in this? Yes, there are.
Our faith was rewarded.
Cha-ching.
Grant them dignity in death. It is the people's will.
Bye-bye.
For China.
Well, we just got the unique spear and the unique sword. And we killed one of the emperors. That was a bloodbath for their side. This was a bad turn. The Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor. There can be only one, and it's Gong Du, obviously. Liu Bei is Lady Kai. That's Liu Bao's wife, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, we got the Shuang Gujian and also the Serpent Spear. I somewhat suspect that neither of those are going to be quite as good as Gong Du's hammer, even though it's only a silver quality weapon. It does 3,000 armor piercing damage. 3,000! That's a lot! But this one does 5,300 damage total, and also gives you expertise and instinct. Well, this one just gives you the resolve. Gong Du's got to keep his hammer. I mean, it's Gong Du. He needs the hammer to hit the gong. Sorry. Zhang Kai, however, could get the Serpent Spear. I think that would suit him more. It does do less armor piercing damage, though. Part of the reason I like the spear is because the armor pierce is so crazy.